What is up, guys? My name is P-Winner and welcome to the 22nd episode of my Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon walkthrough. In the last episode, we took on the Elite Four of the Alola region. In this episode, we are going to take on the champion of the Alola region. Whoever it may be. I've sort of seen spoilers. Doesn't that suck? Doesn't that suck how you have to avoid the internet to avoid spoilers? No, like, people who spoil the game, they don't have to be careful, but you have to avoid the internet for something stupid. But let's do it. Let's do it. So here's Professor Kukui. Oh yeah, now you're the Pokemon League champion. He's shaking his head. Wouldn't it be nice if it was that simple? The truth is, there's one more person you have to battle if you want that title. And of course that trainer is... Even knowing who it is, even being spoiled, you still got me, Kukui. I like that. You know what? Something kind of hit me after I finally beat my old Gramps in an all-out serious battle. You're kind of my hero, PD1, or even your team art, I mean, because I really look up to you. I really want to have a serious battle against you. I really want to be able to win against you, because it's way more fun when Pokemon and their trainers are all friends and get along. Then they can do something really amazing. It's a bit corny. It's a bit lame. How? Like, the entire game I've been calling you lame. One last time. You're freaking lame, though. I'm sorry. But this is intense. How? Is the final battle before we are able to claim that we're the champion of the Alola region. That is an intense line of thinking. So, let's do it. As always, I'm gonna be a bit lame, and I'm gonna use some X items just to get through the battle a little bit easier. That paralysis is annoying, but that's fine with me. We're gonna use an X special attack, and then the Necrozma should be able to sweep through the team. I might use an X speed as well, just to. Do we even need to? I'm gonna do it just to be safe. And then we should be able to like one-hit KO everything. Do we have a full store? Oh, this is intense. This is so I've told you my line of thinking there. Just going to hope that the items we've used now should be okay, because he does have his what's we call it, his starter, which could be a little bothersome. I'm gonna hope we don't get paralyzed on this turn. Good. Okay. He does have his starter, which is Dark type, which would mess with Necrozma. That didn't even KO it. Oh yeah, Night Slash is physical. Of course, yeah. I should have expected that. That's fine with me. That is going to KO it though. We get lucky with min-max there. Don't think there's going to be any need for Night Slash again, so we can Power Gem the rest of his team. Power Gem and use Photon Gazer. Now, here's hoping Power Gem one-hit KOs this. It should do. With the X special attack. Boom. Incineroar was the only Pokemon I was really frightened of, so boom. Easy. My little cheap strategy works there. Noivern, keep battling. We might be outsped by this. Noivern is an incredibly fast Pokemon. Then again, we have an 8 level advantage on this. Yeah, that'll be a one-hit KO. Gonna sweep through the rest of his team. There we go. What other Pokemon does he have? He has his Tauros. He has Tauros. He has a Leafeon, I presume, unless his team has changed slightly. Intimidate, that's fine, because we've boosted our special attack rather than our physical attack. That's fine that it didn't KO it. He KOs himself, which is fantastic. Sigilyph grew to level 64. We are very, very OP, let's be honest. This is fighting ice type, so we're going to use Photon Gazer here. If there's anyone clicking on this video after searching for it, you might notice like battle animations are off. That's because Z moves actually give us copyright strikes as YouTubers, meaning the videos are blocked worldwide. That's why they're off. I'm sorry. Sorry. Leafeon, final Pokemon. Here we are. Photon Gazer. We're the champion of the Alola region. It's as easy as that. Catching Necrozma is actually a bit OP. Because it's level 65. You don't even come against... You come against one level 60 in the Pokemon League. So... I guess it's there as a fail-safe, just in case people are struggling with the rest of the game. I just pulled off something pretty amazing when my partners and I were all in sync and wanting the same thing. Looks like we're still one step away from being the strongest trainer and team. But you know what's funny? Even though we lost, that was more exciting than any other battle I've had till... I don't know how. It's probably boring for the viewers. Everything's all mixed up inside of me. It was so fun and so frustrating and just, yep, it was just awesome, really. Awesome, you and Hau are both amazing, PD Winnow. It's like I told you before, the strongest moves you can use are the ones a trainer and their Pokemon choose together in the heat of the moment when it really counts. You just proved me right. Congrats, cousin. You're a champion we can all be proud of. I told you, didn't I? Up there on Mount Hakulani. Man, the Pokemon and the trainers in Alola really are the best. I want everyone in the world to know that too. It's always been my dream. Right here, right now, it's finally come true. It's all thanks to you, PD Winnow, you and your Necrozma. There we go. We defeat the Pokemon League. We defeat the main story of the game. So happy I got to see that flaming hot battle here, right where my dreams come true. And now, Peter Winnow, first ever champion of the Alola Pokemon League. It's time we record you and your beloved team's achievement for eternity. What confuses me is if we, like, beat... if we lost against Hau then, we'd have had to redo the Pokemon League. But then, if we beat Hau then, we'd still be called the first ever champion. Which just doesn't make sense to me. Like, surely they could reference that you lost your first battle or something. But anyway, showcasing our team. It's a shame that our team changed so much towards the end of the game. Some of these Pokemon don't really deserve to be on our team as our, like, you know, as like a champion team. But... it's okay. I don't mind so much. I mean, Hippowdon, cool as hell. Hippowdon deserved it. Barbaracle definitely deserved it. Necrozma, it was always my intention to use Necrozma. The only one I feel a bit shady about is Sigilyph, but it's fine. It's a cool, it's a different Pokemon to have. Alola's first ever champion. And that is the game. 100, well not 100%, I just realised, not 100% done. We've still got the entirety of the Rainbow Rocket saga to do. You really do love your Pokemon with all your heart, don't you, PD Winnow? Yep, that's precisely why he and his Pokemon were able to combine that strength to emerge victorious. Now we're all going to be aiming for your seat. I hope you're ready for some rivals. Come on, PD Winnow, let's go celebrate. You becoming Alola's first ever champion together with everybody. My old Gramps said we'd have an awesome party no matter which one of us won. I wonder how long this party is going to go for, because in Pokemon Sun and Moon, it goes on for quite a while. It goes on for way too long, let's be honest. So anyway, we are sent back. Oh no, it's the credits. It rolls straight into the credits anyway. Oh wow. Okay. So that's done. That's it for the main story. I'm going to put the 3DS down for a second because I've been holding it for a lot of hours now. But yeah, you know what? Like, my complaints with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon for the most part were that it was a little too similar to Sun and Moon, which is fine. Because back in the day, I used to be so excited about like purchasing Pokemon Platinum or like Pokemon Crystal, even though they were literally the exact same games, just with a tiny bit different towards the end of the game, just like this was. And the differences made to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon compared to Pokemon Sun and Moon are like, they are definitely worth the purchase if you're in, I guess, if you're a Pokemon fan. I mean, like, the move tutors, that's going to be something that is absolutely massive. Scores for celebration, let's all go to it. I think the last few hours of the game were so much better than, honestly, anything in Sun and Moon, that it's just worth it. And sure, I see the argument that, oh, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are just what they should have released Sun and Moon as, and I get it. I get that. that maybe Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon should have just been DLC. I get that too, but at the same time, it's like, it's major storyline changes. They'd have to fundamentally change the plot of the game to work as DLC. It just wouldn't work. But it's a Pokemon game. Like, we've seen it with Pokemon Platinum before in the past. Like, it's an enhanced version, and the end of the game was so worth it. So I'm very happy. And I can't wait to see the Rainbow Rocket stuff. I've listened to the music. I've listened to the leaked soundtrack. In fact, I was on 4chan literally the second it leaked. I was probably one of the first people to listen to it, along with the like thousands of people who were looking at that thread as well. So I know the soundtrack, but I don't actually know the story. I haven't seen any gameplay for the Rainbow Rocket stuff. And whether I play through it first just to make sure I know what I'm doing for videos, that's to be decided. I kind of did that with the Necrozma stuff. Oh my life, there's a Zygarde. Is that in Terminus Cave? I think I've read somewhere that you take on Zygarde in Terminus Cave, so that's interesting. There's the Ultra Recon Squad. I mean, I'll see whether I play through the Rainbow Rocket stuff first, or whether you guys would prefer me to like go through it blind. I feel like I'd struggle if I played through it blind. I have a feeling it's going to be quite high levels, but I'm looking forward to seeing how that is as well. The post game for Sun and Moon were maybe a little bit disappointing in that you only really, like, it was just fetch quests. You just captured Ultra Beasts. There is so much to do. There's so many legendary Pokemon you're going to be able to capture, and that's going to be fun. There's Mina. Mina's just chilling, just like the third trial captain does in the credits for the previous game. Yeah, there's definitely more of a post game. I can't wait to try the battle agency, that kind of stuff. I might showcase that in a video as well. I'll try and I've got so many guides planned for you guys, so yeah, don't worry about me stopping the uploads for a little bit, because I mean today I've probably uploaded like 20 times already, so it's that time of year, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. But yeah, I have a lot of plans for these games. Legendary Pokemon are going to take way too long to make videos about, and I feel like the legendary Pokemon are actually quite random in where you encounter them within the Ultra Wormhole, so I'll try and find a way to list them in a manner that is... Oh wow, Gladion's going to Kanto, just like Lily did before. That's interesting. I'll try and cover them in a way that's not too spammy on you guys. Like, I'll cover all the legendary birds in one video, the legendary lake trio in one video, etc, etc. This is really interesting though. I wonder what the requirements to get the Tapus are as well. I know that like the Tapu legendaries are shiny locked. I can't remember which Pokemon is shiny locked, but ooh, Tapu Koko is showing itself to us. We're just gonna walk out. Okay, I presume we can just take it on whenever we want. It's ready for us. I hope the Tapu legendaries show themselves in the overworld for all four of them, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to find the words to explain what I mean. Lily is I don't know what I was gonna say. Lily's just happy about the Tapus like rescuing her and all that kind of fun stuff. So good for you, Lily. Good for you. What's next? The fireworks. There's obviously there's a lot of credits, and pretty much I've ran out of stuff I really need to urgently talk about. Just know that there's going to be a lot of guide videos for these games. I have a lot planned in terms of like level up guides, like money guides, like I'll find the best way to earn money, all that kind of stuff. And it will hopefully help you guys out, just like back in the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire days. Look at this. Everybody's so fired up. We've got the birth of Alola's strongest ever trainer to celebrate, after all. I may have lost, but I'm going to keep working hard to be totally in sync with my partners and pull out my Pokemon's full power. And then I'm coming for you, champion PD Winnell. PD Winnell. I mean, I'm glad it's the credits at the same time as this party. Sorry, I mean champion. I'm sure everybody here wants to see your partners too. Come on and show us those partners that were there for so many of your discoveries, new experiences and adventures on your island challenge. We're gonna have to like show our Pokemon. It's good to be like, it's good to have completed the game so quickly as well. You're positively glowing. I'd say the games you can speed through them in about 13 hours, 14 hours maybe. But obviously making videos takes a lot more time to do that. Oh my god, this is just like Gold and Silver. I was told it was just like Gold and Silver. Credits. Oh, that's amazing. That's adorable. That actually makes me so happy. Look at that Raticate animation as well. I've got like literal goosebumps slightly from this. I want to see what other Pokemon they've animated to look this cool. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it, just like just gnashing, just hyperfanging stuff. Backward. It's gonna be all the totems. I hope. Otherwise I'm gonna look stupid. Rakwan is just dancing. Look at it go. Heck yes. Don't know why this made me so happy. It's just, you know, because Gold and Silver are my like favourite Pokemon games. It's always nice when they reference that, because it gives me hope that we could return to the Johto region one day, if that makes sense. This is cute. This is really cute. This makes me unreasonably happy. Alolan Marowak. That is a cool as heck animation. So the next like few minutes are just going to be me fanboying about the animation. So forgive me for that. I love the are those like type like kind of icons in the background as well? Sorry, just as a like someone who likes graphics, so I'm just like appreciating this. I'm thinking of like thumbnail ideas I can use with these and all that kind of fun stuff. But no, you know what? I really enjoyed Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and I feel like they've got a lot of undeserved flack online. And like in particular, I'm gonna sound like such a shill to this website, but 4chan have been non-stop hating on these games ever since they were leaked, and I don't see why, if I'm being honest. There were, like, for a website that proclaims Pokemon Platinum and Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 as their favourite games, like, it's exactly the same. I feel like in a couple of years we'll really look back on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon really fondly with how much there is to do, especially in the post-game. The Dedenne is... Not Dedenne. Togedemaru is adorable. It's kind of bad that I get them two Pokemon confused. I'm just saying. But Togedemaru is adorable. But I feel like in a few years we'll really look back on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon fondly and like appreciate them for the games they are, rather than what we like got our hopes up for what they were going to be. Like, everyone wanted Diamond and Pearl remakes. When they come out on the Switch, people are going to be so happy with it. Mimikyu, that is the coolest animation. That makes me unreasonably happy. But yeah, like, I hope those of you at home, like those of you who have like purchased Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you guys enjoy it. Just, I don't know, look forward to the like end game in particular. I can understand the complaints about the main story being a little too similar to Sun and Moon. It's an enhanced version. But God, I can't wait for everything else now. Look at look at the Komodo. It's so goofy, but it looks. I want a Pokemon. I want another pixelated Pokemon game, like Black 2, White 2, every game previous to that. Look at these 2D sprites, man. They make me unreasonably nostalgic. Whoever's idea it was to like recreate the gold and silver credits, you deserve a promotion. This is great. And the final one is going to be Fairy. Oh, look at it. This makes me really happy. This makes me very, very happy. I feel like I'm repeating stuff at this point. I just want to say a massive thank you to anyone who's checked out the walkthrough. I haven't uploaded much this year, and I'm gonna have a video talking about it at some point. I keep saying that in things like the Elite Four podcast and stuff, which, by the way, there'll be an Elite Four podcast talking about our thoughts and opinions on the games within the next week or so, hopefully. Maybe give us a couple of weeks. Joe, in particular, is going to be so, like, busy on his site. Like, heck, I'm going to be using it. The entirety of the Pokemon community is going to be using it. Joe's a busy boy, and the podcast is obviously, like, it's a project we do for fun. Cerebiz's site, that's work. He needs to do that, and me, Toby, and Liam, like, completely 100% supportive of that. We'll have podcasts out talking about our thoughts on the game, all the surprises within. That's it. That's it for the main story of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. Is there going to be any additional like cutscene after? It looks like there is. Is this going to be Rainbow Rocket related? We're back home. Pokemon Ultra Moon. Yeah, I was going to say copyright 2017. Pokemon 2017, stuff like that. Nintendo, the Pokemon Company, and Game Freak. The authors are... Okay, yes. Are you going to tell us that in 8 different languages? No, good. Okay, so, in the next episode, we are very likely to begin the post-game and the Rainbow Rocket saga. So, thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you for watching the walkthrough so far. See you guys in the next episode. Like, it'd be really appreciated. And, yeah, subscribe so you don't miss any future video in this walkthrough. Peace out.